The first time CRM.
I just told you.
Building CRM platform.
What is my favorite thing to do around here? I just told you the other day.
Leave.
No. Pressure wash the floor.
Sauna sessions.
Harder than any sauna session is a cold point for me, but I practice trying to get 10 minutes of good sweating. My sweat points different every time, so I'm usually somewhere between
22 and 32 minutes in the sauna.
20 minutes.
My name is Doug Jon, and I'm from the area. I've been in the El Paso area since 1989.
And my name is Doug Chester, and I'm from Las Cruces.
Doug and I met probably 6 or 7 miles from the nearest road on a elk hunt probably 10 years ago, 10 or 11 years ago, something like that. Doug and I were both using these practices in our personal lives. I think we visited a few places in the area that were doing similar therapies, and it was just quite expensive. I think the first place we went to together, we probably were in the facility 30 or 40 minutes, and it was just north of $125, $130, something like that. And we were trying to come up with an idea of how to drive the cost of this down so it was more affordable to the average person, so they could experience the benefits of all these therapies the way we wanted to.
It just feels awesome selling health and longevity, and we feel that if we offer these services to people at the affordable price, we're going to have a positive impact on the area.
Probably not as much as I would like to or before I started this, but I'm probably a pretty regular user twice a week. I'd like to get more, and when I have the time, I do get into it more.
And I would say I plunge almost every day because it's a quick therapy, and then compression and sauna, red light, that's a little longer, so that's more as I have time, a couple times a week.
I think our target audience would probably, I don't really know.
I mean, a little bit of everyone. We get a lot of athletes in, but truthfully, we're trying to target everybody. We believe that the person who's sitting there saying that our therapies are not for them, maybe it's because they're inactive, because they've never experienced any of it, that's probably the person who's going to benefit the most. So truly, our target audience is the El Paso area.
I think we've faced similar struggles that other small businesses face. Two that come to mind are probably trying to find good employees. Employees are always a struggle to get on board, and then trying to fight every single person almost that walks in this door is looking for some sort of deal or discount or break. In all reality, we don't have room for much of a discount, if any at all. We come in at like rock bottom pricing, we felt like. That was a good place to start rather than start high and offer a bunch of discounts for everyone. And that may be a flaw in our pricing so far, because overwhelmingly I would say the average person that comes in here is trying to get some sort of discount, where we've already built all those discounts into our pricings.
We tried to come to the market to offer as affordably as we could for the area that we're familiar with. We both lived in this area, we're familiar with the economic level of the area. We came to the market with truly aggressive, great value pricing, and we weren't expecting everybody to need the discount on top of that, so I think he nailed it. Say the long-term vision from the get-go when we started a little over a year and a half ago was to come up with a model that was scalable, that where we could really service a lot of people in the region, not necessarily just in the El Paso area. We have bigger vision of targeting Texas at least, but just getting out, offering a great product at a great price to the Texas region.
In 10 years, I'd like the recovery room to be in a place where we're offering services to as many people as possible. I know that's pretty generic. If 2 is all the locations El Paso can hold, that's great. If it has room for another one, we want to put one in here. And if not, we'd like to figure out how to scale this and take it to other markets, honestly, as fast as we can.
Do you have any cities in mind?
We do. We've talked about, Doug touched on like Texas. We think Austin would be another, or the next good place to go. Austin, San Antonio is the next part we're looking at right now. And I think definitely the look and the feel you get from people when they're finished with their services here. I don't know the number of people we've serviced since we started a year and a half ago, but it's probably north of 10,000 people have been through this door, I would say. That's probably pretty close.
Right.
And I honestly cannot think of a single time somebody left here not pleased or not feeling better than when they walked in. That makes it a little bit easier to sleep every night, knowing that we're actually making a difference and helping.
Nailed it. I think that's perfect. I mean, the satisfaction of watching somebody walk in, some people are in pain, some people didn't realize how worn out they were from just everyday life, and just when they come out of that locker room, the look they give us, the sigh of relief, truly rewarding.
like the behind the scenes work that adds value to this place. That, man, we break our backs, and our employees work really hard to keep this place almost medical grade clean. I mean, honestly, because it feels like it's the way it should be. I think I briefly touched on earlier when we were visiting other areas or other places in this exact market that were doing similar things. I believe one of my standout memories was walking over to a cold plunge in a facility here and looking down, and there was like a hair pie in the thing. And I just thought, man, if somebody really ran this like a business and less like a hobby, it might really make it. This might be something that could be scalable and could be long-term. So we've taken the cleanliness first approach from the get-go. We try to touch everything in between every single use. We clean our compression with antibacterial wipes in between every single use. Every sauna gets gone through between users. Cold plunges are wiped down clean and made sure they're nice before the next people come in, just because it feels like that's the way it should be. Nobody wants to get into dirty stuff. Yeah, I definitely think so. I think we expanded a little bit, probably too soon, but that was deliberate. We were trying to expand our offering to make everything we do a little bit easier. From marketing, being able to target the entire city. I think we've built these 2 locations in El Paso where we're really nowhere in the immediate area can you be more than 15 minutes away from either location. So we kind of targeted that. We're gonna probably stay in a holding pattern here and try to figure out how to make these things profitable and figure out exactly what we need to scale this to a larger market or a different market or even more in this market. Yeah, I definitely think there's a 3rd location, maybe a 4th move for us sometime. I want to use the term future, but we're not really sure what that looks like right now.
Right.
Yeah, one that comes to mind is we had a middle-aged woman visit our east side location. She works in a factory, standing long hours. I don't remember what her shifts were, but they were long. I think she worked 410s usually. So she was pretty sedentary at her job, standing at a counter all the time. She had massive amount of fluid buildup in her legs and a lot of pain. It was hard for her to get around from being so still. She really came in by happenstance, wasn't really looking for anything we were doing. I think she was visiting a neighbor of ours, and we talked her into coming in and giving everything a try. She started in compression with us for a while. She started with pretty much just legs exclusively, and we were having to put her in the wide legs because of the amount of swellings that she had. And I believe it was the 2nd week, so I don't remember how many treatments she had received, but in short order, we were fitting her back into like the regular size legs. She was immediately, looked like a different person, from quality of life to being easier to get through her shifts, from enjoying her weekends more. We started seeing her pretty routinely. I don't know, every other day is probably pretty close to it. But yeah, that's one that was super rewarding just for somebody that probably never thought they were a good candidate for the therapies we offered that really turned their life around for them.
I think a customer that comes to mind is another woman that we have come in regularly. She suffers from fibromyalgia, just huge benefits for her. She's suffering from this chronic condition that's hard to escape from on pain meds, stuff like that. She's suffering from that regularly, and then just her success story to us, like reduction in pain meds, 7 to 8 on the pain scale to 2 to 3 on the pain scale. Like, that's just another one that comes to mind. Chronic illness, comes in, does these natural holistic things, and gets to reduce the amount of pain meds, increase the quality of life. Just hearing those stories from our customers, some rewarding stuff.
Cold plunge.
Cold plunge.
It depends. I'm like a 3-minute guy on an average day, and if I'm working on something that I need to get some either extra pain management out of or reduce swelling, I'm like 8 minutes and a 50.
3 minutes.
I jump around. I move around a lot. I like to keep my body guessing. Sometimes I'll spend the first time I'll start off a week in the 50s. I'll move all the way down to the 45s, go to the 40s, and then start it back over again. So I play around a lot.
45.
I hate the sauna. The last 5 minutes in any sauna sessions.
Harder than any sauna session in cold plunge for me, but I practice trying to get 10 minutes to get swelling. My sweat points different every time, so I'm usually somewhere between
22 and 32 minutes in the sauna.
20 minutes.
Mop. CRM.
I just told you.
Building CRM platform.
What is my favorite thing to do around here? I just told you the other day.
Leave.
No. Pressure wash the floor.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's what we did yesterday. Yeah. Doug.
Jonathan.
Open.
Open.
Both of us. Yeah.
We're early for it all.
I mean, have either one of us been late to anything in this project yet?
I don't know.
One of us hasn't shown up to a lot. Like a GoFundMe? Should we tell them about that?
Is it rolling?